Shit. You know a nigga destined for greatness and shit, man. Sometimes they don't be feeling like that shit gonna happen though, man, you know. Shit. Nigga be a little down about that shit, man. Then nigga just gotta remind himself how his purpose is, you heard me? Yeah. Shit. It's born for this shit. But maybe in another life, I can make the things I wanna happen. Cause I wanna happen to be the greatest that made it happen. Shit, I know every reaction has a reaction, but it seems our choice is limited. Fuck it, we just reacted. My back against the sheetrock, gavel all in my face, and my foundation is gravel, a rock in a hard place. I'm trying to switch up my road, but they rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't even get to live. How much life is you gonna take? I mean, maybe if I was less honest and more credit, when the judge make decisions, then they would do more for me. Maybe if I'd have listened instead of trying to learn on my own, is how I prefer it. Hard-headed and so determined. I'm turning all my losses into wins. I'm on some meek shit. Put it all in order to see that sequence. People look get close to you under a false pretense. Play the 50 and pretend. Turn your back and they sneak this. They cross words and couldn't puzzle me. Trying to get the picture, don't get I'm the missing puzzle piece. Never could fit in with my peers and it used to puzzle me. Till I switched the frame up, now it isn't so puzzling. Cause nigga, I was born to be a star.
So Steve Osunsama, he leads us off with more on this disturbing trend that even the White House is now weighing in on.
From the moment the coronavirus outbreak began, health officials have preached that COVID-19 doesn't discriminate, that it's an equal opportunity killer. But new reports strongly suggest that race still matters. Look at Louisiana. Of the more than 500 people whose final breaths were stolen by this disease, the state says that more than 2/3 of them were black.
Disturbingly, this information is going to show you that slightly more than 70% of all the deaths in Louisiana are of African Americans. And so that deserves more attention, and we're going to have to dig into that and see what we can do to slow that trend down.
In Chicago, the numbers fall the same. Most of the people who've gotten sick or died are people of color. Nearly 70% of all COVID-19 deaths in the city are African American. The city says that's nearly 6 times more fatal than what's being seen by their white neighbors.
Those numbers take your breath away. They really do. This is a call to action moment for all of us. When we talk about equity and inclusion, they're not just nice notions. They are an imperative that we must embrace as a
the flu. COVID-19 is not the flu.
Damn.
It is not influenza. COVID-19 is caused by a different organism. One of the reasons why I felt, even though I am still sick, that we needed to talk Sonetta, is that all of the things that people have been saying that are wrong are deadly. There are people that I know in the last 7 days that I have been more alert. I will tell you at least, I know at least 20 people who have died. 10 of those 20 people I know pretty well. Dead. Do you understand what I mean? Mm-hmm. It is incumbent upon us to try our best to give the proper information.
Now let me ask you a question.
Wait, let me finish on that.
Go ahead.
Because if you think that one thing is causing something and it is not, and that thing that actually you are contracting is deadly, what is happening is either irresponsible or out of ignorance. And so it is really important for us to get this serious, to get it right.
That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna start a revolution in our community.
Y'all celebrity niggas is out of here. NBA niggas, football niggas, bitch ass, coon ass niggas, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. You have nothing to say, no other time, in regards to our community, to move us forward in a positive manner, in a political manner. Nothing to say. Nobody in this community has spoke in the political arena on behalf of the black community since Malcolm X. That's a fact.
Okay, so we were in Walmart in Wood River, Illinois. This officer right here behind us just followed us in the store. You just video. He said we can't video, but he just told us we're on body cam. He just followed us from outside, told us that we cannot wear masks. There's a presidential order, there's a state order, and he's following us right now to the store. We're being asked to leave for being safe. And this is what we're doing right now. I'm going to upload this as soon as we leave the store. This is the officer following us out of the store for absolutely no reason. If anybody... You can never break me, will me, thrill me, you can never kill me.
She is live outside Baltimore Police Headquarters in downtown Baltimore because a disturbing video involving an officer surfaced on Tuesday. It appears to show the officer making light of the pandemic, coughing near people in a southeast Baltimore community. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Ashley. Christian, that sergeant is now under investigation, and people who have seen this video, not just here in the city, are disturbed by the contents.
I'm a very objective person. I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist. I like data. I like real objective facts. I like ones and zeros. But there's something a little funny about this coronavirus. And we talked about this yesterday, the fact that normally viruses affect the very young, the immunocompromised, the elderly. And you know, what's interesting is this one doesn't tend to affect the young much at all. In fact, these immune systems that are very immature, they don't have all the antibodies and all the other components that they need to fight the viruses, the bacteria, the funguses. But they're actually doing okay with this virus, almost like it's been modified to do this, okay? Maybe we're supposed to just believe it just happened by chance. But then also interesting about this virus is normally it takes, by the time your mucous membranes are already swelling up from the virus and we're getting all these symptoms of congestion and cold and cough, you know, that's when finally we have a high enough viral load that you can be contagious. This one, you're actually very contagious early. I think the gap is almost like 5 days, last I heard. So it's made for rapid spread. It's made to only affect people that are more disabled or immunocompromised and elderly. In other words, the people that are less likely to contribute to a society. The people that, if you were concerned about population control, that aren't really contributing as much, in fact, are more of a burden, if you would say, on the different parts of a healthcare system and other support systems. Also interesting, China's a very large country, okay, north to south, about 3,400 miles. About 3,250 miles east to west. And in this mammoth-sized country, right here sits Wuhan, where the outbreak was. Well, isn't it interesting that the actual Wuhan Institute, the virology, Virus Research Institute, is like right here. And right here, only 20 miles apart, is the fish market. So this mammoth country, rapid spread. There's the fish market where it was found the first time. There's the Institute for Virus Research. Boy, the chances are just incredible. Now maybe, again, I'm not a bunch of conspiracy theorists and I'm just making too much of this.
Get on the bus and stand on the bus and cough several times without covering up your mouth, and you know that we in the middle of a pandemic, that lets me know that some folks don't care.
When you look at being black in America, number one, people unfortunately are more likely to be of low socioeconomic status, which makes it harder to social distance. Number two, we know that blacks are more likely to have diabetes, heart disease, lung disease, and I and many black Americans are at higher risk for COVID. It's why we need everyone to do their part to slow the spread.
Protect yourself. And like I said before, the same way you have homeowners insurance, the same way you have auto insurance, the same way you have health insurance, the same way you have an alarm system. All that is for just in case shit happens. Right now,